Hey, what's up, VC? Short video here. Some stuff I picked up recently in various places. Recently, my wife went to Australia on business, and she was gone for 2 weeks. I said, hey, if you get a couple of, some downtime, if you want to pick up a couple of records or albums for me or whatever, that'd be kind of cool. So she did. She actually hit up a one record store, and then I think she saw like some street vendor had some used stuff. So that's what I'm going to be showing, along with some other stuff I found. She found this Johnny Cougar biography, which is on the original label Riva Records. This is of course, an Australian pressing. It's from, well, it was Riva Records, of course, a subsidiary of Warner Brothers, as you could just tell there. And that's actually from 1978, and it has "I Need a Lover." This came out before "Nothing Matters" and "What If It Did," which had "Ain't Even Done with the Night" on it. That was his second album before he did and then Scarecrow. Anyhow, she also found something that was released on Record Store Day in Australia. The record store owner said that there were 500 of these pressed. This is UMI Sound as Ever, it's a really cool album. Mid-90s stuff. Sounds a little bit grunge influenced. Really good. I've never heard of UMI before listening to this, but it's fantastic. She also got me, oh man, I was really pleased with this. I never heard of it before, but it's boogie, Australian blues, R&B, and heavy rock from the 70s. It's got bands like Chain, Blackfeather, Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, Buster Brown, Rose Tattoo, Stevie Wright, not the American Bostonian comedian, but I imagine a guitar player, a couple the Skyhooks, JoJo Zepp and the Falcons. I don't know, I listened to it, and this is some good stuff. There's a little bit of garage type stuff on here. I was very impressed. And you can't find it in the States. I haven't seen anything like that in the States before. Australia did have a version of the Nuggets album, but that's really rare. And I was going to ask her to keep an eye out for that, but she probably would have ended up spending about $100 on that, and I said no. I thought better of it. Here is something interesting. Death Disco. Oh, there's the glare. This is Public Image Limited, a Death Disco from 1979, rare mixes. This is from Record Store Day. This is an Australian. Oh no, this is a UK pressing. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have odd encounter, or a pretty cool, I don't know, depending on your perspective, encounter with Johnny Rotten. I'll tell that another day. This actually I found at these next couple I found at an antique mall up in on the north side of Atlanta, in Decatur. Yeah. This is Underground Gold. It's got some Canned Heat. Well, there you go. Johnny Winter, Traffic, Spencer Davis. Some really good songs on here. Feeling Alright by Traffic. Amphetamine Annie, one of my favorite Canned Heat songs. David Bowie, Stage. It's kind of in rough shape. The cover is, but you don't play the covers, as I've said multiple times. And this is a German pressing. It's very cool. If you can see that right there, the notation that says this is indeed a German pressing. Hope I don't make you dizzy. Anyhow, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of stuff from Ziggy Stardust to Station to Station. It's amazing. 2 record set. It was like $5, and yeah, but the vinyl's in really good shape. Another one. This dealer here is pretty well known up there in the Atlanta area. Actually, it's the first time I actually go and see what he had. I bought 2 of his different things. A UK pressing of Traffic's first album. I have somewhere in my parents' house, which I seem to mention in every video. I have stuff at my parents' house that I have not been able to acquire, but I will. I'm going up there this summer, and I swear I'm going to rescue. Anyway, whatever. This is their first album. It was named Dear Mr. Fantasy in the United States, and it was just Mr. Fantasy. Actually, was it Dear Mr. I don't know. Mr. Fantasy was their first album. It's got Paper Son and Colored Rain and all that stuff. It's a great one. Good shape. $8. This one I paid a pretty good penny for, but it was Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix concerts. These were a combination of a number of different places. It's got a nice gatefold with liner notes, but yeah, there's some great stuff on here. On CBS Records, it's UK pressing. The UK CBS label, a subsidiary of, I guess, Columbia, or what would be equivalent to Columbia in the United States. Some really good stuff. This was released in '84 or '85 or something like that. I was pretty pleased. I did pay quite a bit for it, but for Hendrix, I'll go. Hendrix is one of those where I'll go out, and if something's in really good shape, I'll pay the higher price for it. Zappa, holy cow, was I happy to see this. Joe's Garage, Acts 2 and 3. Yeah, I was so pleased to find this. Unbelievable. I never see this one for as cheap as I got it. Another one I got, Son of Spirit. It's not as good as their first 3 or 4, but you know, it's still really good stuff. This came out in '75 on Mercury Records. I went out digging a little bit today. I didn't really find much. I found 4 or 5 that were out there. This was at a used stuff store, but it's like a collectible store. There's tons and tons of toys and baseball cards and comic books. And off to the side, there's a little there's a section where there was records. So I got some decent stuff. A couple of things that I've been looking for. This one is Neil Young, Hawks and Doves. This came out in 1980. And here is I was listening to it really recently. Came out on Reprise Records. There's the Hawks and Doves label. The red, the white, and the blue. Yeah, it's kind of a precursor to the Reagan years. It's a bit folky, and I really enjoyed it. Some acoustic Neil Young. I also found Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith, one of the ones I did not have. I will be seeing, oh man, I am so psyched. I will be seeing Judas Priest in November at Fun Fest in Austin, Texas. that will be another. Every year I go, it's just every year it's another just whole litany of stories that I can tell of just these amazing bands that come out and play. I got Utopia, Swing to the Right, of course Todd Rundgren, and the last one I will show is The Outlaws' first album, self-titled. Of course it has Green Grass and High Tides. This is the gatefold, and on the old Arista light blue upside down Arista label. And anyhow, it's about 4 o'clock and I'm at 11 minutes. I think I'm going to cut this off, so see you later.